as difficult as I find to look inside myself, I find it, really easy to put the pieces together and find links in other people's lives. I'm Pospo. So what kind of name is that? Well, my proper name is Sotiris Posporellis. Obviously, you can't really spell that. So I opted in for an abbreviation of my last name. I don't think that I really know myself as well, and who the hell knows who I am? If you ask my mum, she would say that I'm a walking perfection, disguised as a nightmare. I can be really difficult. I'm really specific about things. I remember, when I moved here to this country and I started, writing reports and all that. And, my supervisor was like, for God's sake, Pospo, can you stop using all these exclamation marks and, these ellipses, the 3 dots? I hate full stops. It's so boring, to bring an end to something. What are the ellipses? These 3 beautiful dots. They have this, there's possibility for something else, things to evolve, to change. So, yeah, full stop bothers me, they're boring.
I think going straight in with my parents' mental health and that journey through my former career in the Royal Ballet and dealing with their mental health issues, and then leaving the Royal Ballet and working now full-time for my own company with my best friend, my business partner, Ella Spira, and the people that have supported me and us on that journey to where we are today certainly impact how I live my life today.
I needed to be willing to take risks, that being either being happy to be involved in robberies or being a lookout boy when things were about to happen, and all these things became normalized to me. And up until the point when in school I was being bullied for being Nigerian and African in an environment where everybody else that was looking as dark, or in some cases darker than me, would laugh at me for being African, which kind of created such an interesting confusion and search for identity for me in terms of who am I then? If based on my skin tone and skin color, I still am alien in an environment where people that look and have the same color as me still see my Africanness as something that is other.
He he wanted to be with me so much, so that was, I guess, that made me feel good, for sure. But then on the other hand, I didn't ever get to really I never got to sleep in a bed with him.
My name is Yakov Darling Khan. I have a British passport. My ancestors came from the Ukraine, from Poland, from Lithuania. They came at the end of the 19th century. Mostly they were running away from Cossacks and from different kinds of oppression. My family is a Jewish family. And so they came to this country as refugees, to Ireland, to Scotland, to Wigan in the north of England. And they were very blessed and lucky and fortunate to be received and to be welcomed here.
The death of my sister-in-law was going to drive me away from being a paramedic, drive me away from my pain when I see other people in pain, and also was it going to shape my own mental health? Was it going to lead me down a destructive, negative pathway? And I think only through exposing my pain, my loss to other people, have I been able to use it as a positive thing and reaching out towards other people.
I needed that kind of shit of the experience to provide what shit is, fertilizer, to fertilize that little seed of whatever it was that I had when I was a teenager, which still hasn't sprouted, but it's a little bit more germinated than it was, I guess.